the devil get behind. Now bad mind the devil made me offers I decline. We not aligned, not combined, I am not confined to any wicked system that these demons have designed. They frame a mind and have you salty as a bacon rind. I'm trying to mastermind how to help out humankind. I'm open mind, but I do not walk with none aligned. My state of mind is to keep a peace for peace of mind. Unlike Malcolm with my piece at the Venetian blinds. I'm trying to manifest some things in my subconscious mind that I have only seen in my unconscious mind. My dreams unrefined, swing the mind, a state of mind that makes you dream this lucky life of mine. And if it is to thank the Lord, yes,
Playoff football has come to the west coast of Florida, and we are at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. For the right to head to Los Angeles for Super Bowl 56, it's time for the NFC Championship game. Here we go. This fielded right at the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Mike, 45. You don't know no better. 45, 45, 45, Mike, 45. Put that team on the front.
Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one. Huh?
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap, and then to give to Sanders. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make the play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
On play action, Allen. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, Carlton Davis picks it, and they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. And certainly, look, you're on the road in the playoffs. That is a suboptimal start, opening drive INT.
And, partner, sometimes I wonder, do these teams talk about it to such an extent that maybe you almost talk yourself into the turnover when you're trying to avoid it?
Yeah, maybe they get a little too worried about keeping the football, and then you give it to the other team right off the bat. And, look, we said it, on the road, this is just a terrible, terrible start for them.
It is, and now they've got to rely on their defense.
Come on, baby. Hey, tick. Check Mike 99, Mike 99. You remember me? You remember me? Let's go, baby. Check Mike 99, Mike 99. Man out. Alert. Check Mike 99, Mike 99. Hey, tank. Check Mike 99, Mike 99. Good. 72.
So after the INT, it's Brady. Dumps this to his running back, Chubb. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
Hey, Alabama. Check Mike 99. Better bring it. You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it. Take it.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. He's got the first down inside the 10. And did he get in? No. Down at the 1-yard line. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
We got to seal. Let's get that ball here.
And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
Check.
Nick Chubb punching it in from a yard away. And the Buccaneers have struck first in this NFC title game. Ryan Succop for the point after. And that one gives the Bucks a 7-0 lead. puts Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And now the Bucks deciding to take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Shaquille Barrett just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Allen. That's caught. It's John Hightower. A good pickup there. 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation where they have a much better chance of picking up.
Allen from the gun on third down. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Normally on third down and short yardage, you're thinking to throw to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4. Hey, here I come. Here I come. Middle. Watch the safety creep.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Allen. And this is caught by Watkins. 7 yards to pick up there.
Nice play, baby.
7 brings up 2nd and 3 at the Buccaneers' 41-yard line.
54. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. They're going to need some therapy.
Play action. Now it's Allen. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucks' 22-yard line.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. To throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jamel Dean. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up the ground the rest of the ball game.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. A run for Nick Chubb. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
Hey, won't take these six.
They'll run with Chubb. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown.
Let's go, touchdowns, baby. Let's go.
Nick Chubb with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Bucks lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Suckup for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something they can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Allen. That'll be caught. It's the tight end, Howard. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
I'll give them credit for a good read right there because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. And he was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. An option handoff given to Sanders. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Going deep here for Watkins. This is caught inside the 5. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. A big play there for Philly.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they had been seeking.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Sanders. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Eagles have cut it back within a score. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
The All-Pro Von Miller there on the tackle. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Kill.
Regular.
Now Chubb running right. Able to push his way through. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one up to around the 33. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Hey, we got a seal. We got a seal. No, 66.
Throw left side there, Schwartz with it. 7 yards, the pickup there.
Let's go, D. Show it up. Show it up.
Shoot. Watch the shoot.
A give running right is Chubb. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Chubb. Shelling through the defense. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
2nd down at 5.
Don't get nervous. Mike 9. Hey, we gotta get the 9. Mike over there.
You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't.
Hey, Alabama.
They give the Chubb out of the gun. Wiggles free. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 88 yards rushing for him now. A strong performance here this first half with a Super Bowl berth on the line.
Let's go.
Motion. Mike 9.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Double tight, guys. Double tight.
Hey, we got 3 down. Mike 9. Hey, we got a seal. We got a seal.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Old 50. Coming. 72.
Now they'll throw with Brady. Flush to his right. And brought in by the tight end Cook. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd
Check
down.
26. Check 26.
Check. Lucky. 36.
SOS. Mike.
From the gun, it's a give to Chubb.
Go, run.
Power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Two minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship. And a reminder, folks, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report coming up shortly. The coach with us as always as he will start to look ahead. Try to set up the screen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. The 40. Past the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. So they had a good drive going, a chance to build on this first half lead, but now you kind of feel like we got a new ball game.
And you wonder what the discussion will be now at halftime, because I think we were headed towards one. Now it's a different discussion altogether. One side optimistically, the other side wondering what could have been.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied here in the second quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will be a touchback,
Let's go,
so
boys,
they'll bring
let's
it
go.
out to the 25. The Bucks offense set to begin their next possession. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage.
Here's a diving catch right side. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Handoff comes to Chubb. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 104 yards rushing for him now in the ball game as he goes over the century mark with the AFC title on the line. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Mike 9! Mike 9!
A give, this is Chubb. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Nick Chubb saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Bucks have taken the lead. Extra point try now for Suckup. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get the field goal range. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Play fake. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. The Bucks going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Allen rolling to his right. Looking here for Smith downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call. But they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
The punt team on now as this one's sent away. Fielded just inside the 30. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Our two squads making their final adjustments prior to the second half kick. Which team will be the one standing as NFC champions at the end? To find out, let's get you back to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And I think here with the lead seeding, they have to resist that temptation of kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree, because they know the stakes. They know the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl. And this one, it's far from over. They were the better team in the first half, but they do know that they're facing their toughest opponent of the year. And they've got to be prepared for them to fight it out all the way and add a few extra wrinkles in the second half as well. They need to stay on guard.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
Check Mike, check Mike.
They run it again with Chubb. And from the 25, they work this to the 29.
Yeah, baby.
4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Hey, ball 66. It's time to bust. Mike 9, hey, we got a seal, we got a seal.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. They're looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Darius Slay with it, and they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've got to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback?
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Extra point right down the middle. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Bucks offense set to begin their next possession. They'll need to regroup after the costly interception last time. It led to a tying touchdown. 21 all is where we stand, and they've got it 1st and 10.
Sugar! Mike 9! Here we go! Small bandit!
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
It's almost human nature, isn't it? They score on one play, you come out on offense, you try and do exactly the same thing. They tried the deep ball, couldn't quite connect, but give them an A for effort.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line.
Pass. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Ball 50.
Now Chubb. Chubb will have the 1st down and much more. He's at the 40, the 20, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown. Nick Chubb hit 21.95 miles an hour on a long touchdown run in 2019, 4th fastest in the NFL, and he flashed the big-time speed again there. extra point put through by Suckup, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. Oh, a mistake there. The kickoff out of bounds. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. To the air, Allen. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. A big play there for Philly.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure's good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough. And sure enough, they let a man come open, and the connection leads to a big play.
And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Check. Watch it before. Yeah.
On play action, Allen. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Yeah, baby.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw, it's Allen. And it's caught. Touchdown. O.J. Howard, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will tie our game here in the 3rd. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down, and he'll be brought down right around the 37.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hey, we got a seal. We got a hit.
On the ground, it's Chubb. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
2nd down and 4.
I got one. Hey, check 24.
pistol. It's Fournette.
Partner, those are back-to-back 6-yard runs, and if they're going to continue to get those types of plays, shoot, you just keep running the same stuff, don't you?
Yeah, it was 1st and 10, then 2nd and 4. Now 1st and 10 again. Two first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Back, back, back. Slam, slam, slam. Mike 9, cover.
Chubb.
It's just me and you.
And
It's
across
just
the
me and you.
midfield stripe into Eagle territory.
Let's go. Come on, run.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 5.
Regular.
Hey, me and you all day. I'm coming out.
Now it's the backup Mayfield. He'll find Schwartz complete right side.
180. Up.
3 down.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 214 yards rushing for him now on the afternoon as he just continues to pummel this defense.
Wait, 53.
Not today, you are. Not today.
Hey, Shadow.
A run for Nick Chubb. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Up to make the play defensively, Tre'Davious White.
This has been an up-and-down, back-and-forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive could take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Hey, we got a seal. I know he ain't got it.
They run. Chubb. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive.
Hey, 66.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Schwartz. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here.
Mike 9.
Go Bandit.
Bang L. I'm coming after you. Mike 9.
72.
Brady to throw for it on 4th down. Over the middle, it's Jared Cook. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, we got a seal.
Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. I used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
Here we go.
Mike, hey, check it.
Now Brady. And this is going to be intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. Well, they were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or at worst a punt. This time they had that opportunity but didn't get it. Because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone, and that allows a defense to tighten up their coverage, and they picked that one off.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive.
Watch a slap,
He's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Let's get it.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Eluding the pressure right. And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. On third down, they turn to Sanders. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. 83 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Well, sometimes, Brandon, there's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big third down conversion. Right back to Sanders on first down. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. Now it's 2nd and 9.
Alert, alert, alert. Here we go. Hey, watch that, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Here it goes, here it goes. Mike 54. Mike 54.
Now Allen. Howard has the first down and then some. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Hey, 25. 25 to Mike. Watch the curl, watch the curl.
On first and 10, it's Sanders. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
4 yards remain for 2nd down.
Watch the run. 45, 45, 45.
Another run with Sanders.
Let's go, let's bring it.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
No chance. 54 Mike.
On first down, Sanders. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
I don't even know why this team showed up. Check right 54. Right 54. Who that? Who that?
And now they'll throw with Allen. Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And they're facing a big 3rd down now in this tie ball game. The pitch comes to Sanders. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This for the lead in the final stages. And this one is right down the middle. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
The Bucks offense set to begin their next possession.
Here we go, D. Get
And
on
with
the field.
3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And he is wondering, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
And Brady's throw there, incomplete.
Let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Gotta get the point. Get on the point right here. 87's mine.
To throw is Brady. That'll be complete to Cook. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Brady.
Hey, we got a steal.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long.
Bound to lose one. Mike 9.
Back to throw, Brady. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. Brady to throw. Airing this one out for Evans. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles have just about sewn up this football game. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that, because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
The Eagles are going to the Super Bowl as we sign off here and say goodnight, everybody.